Chapter 5. Something New. By 1909, Pablo was becoming well known. His paintings were different, but people were buying them. He and Fernande moved into a fancier house. They hired a maid. They spent the summer with Brock in an old villa in the mountains. Then he and Fernande broke up. Pablo said, "Her beauty held me, but I could not stand any of her little ways." Soon, Pablo had a new girlfriend, Ava Gowell. Pablo painted a picture of Ava called Ma Jolie, which means my pretty girl. Pablo was in love again. He fell in love many times in his long life. Once again, Picasso and Brock were onto something new. They started using stencils and printed words in their paintings. They also began pasting things onto their pictures. If they wanted a newspaper to be sewn, instead of painting it, they stuck on a real piece of newspaper. That was how collage began. Collage means to stick. One of Pablo's first collages was called Still Life with Chair Caning. Brock and Picasso went on, in their playful way, sticking other things onto other paintings. Pieces of cloth, sandpaper, wallpaper, even trash. But their experiments with art were interrupted by world events. In 1914, a local war between Austria-Hungary and Serbia grew into what became known as the Great War, World War I. The Archduke of Austria was killed by a Serb. Germany backed Austria-Hungary and Russia backed Serbia. Germany declared war on Russia and then on France. Soon, countries all over the world were involved, including the United States. In 1914, Brock was drafted into the French army. Pablo wasn't a French citizen. He didn't have to join the army to fight. He stayed in Paris while many of his friends went off to fight. Pablo missed them. France was fighting against Germany. Because Pablo's friend, the gallery owner, Kahnweiler, was German, he was forced to leave France. The French thought anybody German was an enemy. The gallery was closed by the French authorities. All of Pablo's work there was confiscated. In 1915, Pablo's dear Ava died of tuberculosis. Pablo was broken-hearted. Again, his sadness showed in his paintings. He had worked on one painting while Ava was sick, Harlequin, and finished it after she died. It shows a clown-like artist in front of an easel holding an unfinished painting. The background is black. It was a bleak time in Europe and in Pablo's personal life as well.